Like damn, she in her mood. 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 She lit.
Hey there, bum babies. It's Auntie Trice here with another video for you. If you have not done so, please head on over to all of my other social media platforms and follow me on there. They're going to be listed in the description box up underneath this here video. Click the like button on your way in here, my babies. That's a quick and free way to support Auntie's channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And if you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe to Auntie's channel because you know you're coming back. And I know you're coming back, so go ahead and do it, my babies. I'm waiting on you. I got my handy dandy phone, and it's time for us to get into the tea for today. Well, let's go ahead and get into our political news first before we go ahead and get into the entertainment stuff, okay? So let's talk about President Trump and Elon Musk's relationship falling flat right before our eyes. I seen it. I saw this happening. I told y'all this was going to happen, okay? President Trump used Elon Musk for what he could use him for, and now he's telling him, yo, I am the president of this country. I run this country, not you. And you actually got to do what I say. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like we saw this happening a mile away. I've been, you know, talking about this in my videos previously. So let's talk about how President Trump is threatening to deport Elon Musk back to South Africa after Musk criticized his big, beautiful spending tax bill. President Trump wrote on X on Elon Musk's platform. Elon Musk knew long before he so strongly endorsed me for president that I was strongly against the EV mandate. It is ridiculous and was always a major part of my campaign. Electric cars are fine, but not everyone should be forced to own one. Elon may get more subsidy than any human being in history. By far, and without subsidies, Elon would probably have to close up shop and head back home to South Africa. No more rocket launches, satellites, or electric car production, and our country would save a fortune. Perhaps we should have Doge, how Trump likes to say it, but I say Dodge, because I'm country as hell. Take a good hard look at this. Big money to be saved. That's what he said. He said deport Elon ass and take a look into this shit that he got going on. I bet you we can save some money with that. Oh, Trump. Oh, Trump. But this is what he does. This man will use you and throw you away. Like he didn't just use you. You understand what I'm saying? He will use you up and throw you away when your purpose has been served. Elon, your purpose has been served. He no longer needs you. You can go. Your services are no longer needed.
Thank you for your services.
Trump got what he needed out of you. You did what you were supposed to do for him, and now he no longer needs you. That's it. That's all. That's all that has happened, sir. So take your lick and keep on ticking, Elon. Get on out of here. This ain't our fight, though, black people. We're just watching this crash and burn. You got your popcorn? I do, too. All right, let's move on.
The rest. We got a lot of hostages back, but we're going to talk about that. I don't know. I think we'll have to take a look. We might have to put Doge on Elon. You know what Doge is? Doge is the monster that might have to go back and eat Elon. Wouldn't that be terrible? He gets a lot of subsidies, Peter. But Elon's very upset that the EV mandate is going to be terminated. And you know what? When you look at it, not everybody wants an electric car. I don't want an electric car. I want to have maybe gasoline, maybe electric, maybe a hybrid, maybe someday a hydrogen. If you have a hydrogen car, it has one problem. It blows up, you know? So I'm going to give that one to Peter. I'm going to let Peter test it out.
And this is what literally started the beef. Elon popping his shit on Twitter. Elon said every member of Congress who campaigned on reducing government spending and then immediately voted the biggest debt increase in history should hang their head in shame. And they will lose their primary next year if it is the last thing I do on this earth. Yeah, you big man. And you better be careful, because Trump looking to deport your stupid ass. You better stop, all right? You know that you from South Africa. You're not from here. He can deport you. Let's move on. All right, next on the docket, let's talk about Chris Brown. We got an update into his situation, y'all. The man who accused Chris Brown of hitting him over the head with a Don Julio bottle 3 times has dismissed his lawsuit, okay? Chris Brown just closed one chapter of his legal drama. According to TMZ, Chris reportedly reached a settlement in the lawsuit filed by Abe Daw, who accused him of smacking him with a bottle during a night out at London's Tape nightclub. Daw claimed Breezy hit him over the head 3 times with a Don Julio 1942 bottle, then stomped him out, Suge Knight style, while he was unconscious on the floor. He said the beatdown left him with lasting injuries. That lawsuit was filed back in 2023, but as of Friday, Daw submitted paperwork asking an LA judge to dismiss the case with prejudice, meaning he can't file it again. It's likely reached a behind-the-scenes deal to make it all go away. No word yet on whether any money was exchanged, and neither side has publicly commented. Chris is still facing criminal charges overseas, though. Authorities in the UK arrested him earlier this year as he touched down for his tour. Prosecutors hit him with charges for assault and possession of a weapon. He was released on bail and pled not guilty in court just 10 days ago. We'll see how this plays out, though, y'all. And I'm just going to be honest, I am rooting for Chris. I am rooting for Chris because Chris has been through a lot. And I guarantee you this man got out of pocket. And that's why Chris had to hit him upside the head with a bottle. Chris ain't out here just hitting people upside the head with a bottle for no reason. Now, has he been known to get a little crazy, especially with his bitches? You, Karuchi, I'm talking about you. But has he been known to get a little out of pocket from time to time? Yes, but it hasn't been unwarranted. You understand what I'm saying? It hasn't been unwarranted. But to downright just assault somebody and hit them upside the head with a bottle for no reason, he ain't never been like that. Now, yes, he is very temperamental, but just assault somebody out of nowhere again, I don't think Chris Brown is like that. And I really do think he's innocent. And from what this article is saying, that man dropped this lawsuit against him probably because they settled it out of court, but the state still picked it up, even though we don't know if it's necessarily called, is it called the state in the UK or is it called the country? Because we don't know if they got states like how we got over here in America, because America is the country. The United States of America is the country, but Florida is a state. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not really a country. You know what I'm saying? It's a state. We call it states over here. So I don't know if UK got countries or states, but whatever they got over there, UK didn't drop the case. So Chris still got to deal with some legal troubles over there because UK still has not dropped the case. So I'm pretty sure he gonna have to go to court and all that other stuff, and they gonna make him pay some fines and all that other stuff probably. But I don't think he's looking at any type of jail time or anything like that. But I am praying for him, and I'm rooting for Chris Brown, like I said, because he's been through a lot already. Give that man his things, give him his flowers, give him his accolades, let him tour, let him make music, because literally that's all he really wants to do. This man is just happy making music and touring and meeting fans. I'm not gonna say Team Chris Brown. I'm just gonna say that I do believe that he is innocent in this case. Y'all drop down in the comment section below and let me know how you feel about it. Let's move on. Next on the docket, we got Young Thug here with a cute little tweet to Mariah the Scientist saying, "I'll never like another bitch photo but yours, mommy. But you'll sleep with him, huh? You'll just fuck him. That's all you gonna do. You ain't gonna like the photo, but you gonna stick your peen in him." Make it make sense, Young Thug. Make it make sense. Because we not just going to act like you went out here caught cheating and she posted about it. Okay? She posted about it. I previously reported about it in one of my videos. Y'all better go back and follow Auntie. You better go back and look back. Mariah the Scientist posted a couple of months back. I want to say way back when Young Thug first got out. She said that boy went in out 48 hours and he was already over to another female house. He was already out here doing some scandalous shit. And to be quiet as it's kept, she ain't smiled since he been home. I'm just gonna be honest, she ain't smiled since he really been out. He been putting her through. He been putting her through. Oh my God, let's call a thing a thing. I just had to chin check you real quick. But I ain't even gonna chin check you too much, because even after all of that, Mariah the Scientist is still with Young Thug. She know who the fuck he is, and she know who she got. I'm trying to tell y'all, they know who they be with when they get with them. That's why they with them, period. All right? That's it. That's how we're going to stay out of this relationship. We know it's a mess. It's a hot freaking mess. It's a hot mess. But I'm going to pray for her strength in the Lord. Let's move on. But according to Mariah, the scientist, the girl that's been holding you down for the longest, the one that's phone calls got leaked on the internet, you and her phone calls together, your jail calls between the both of you. Mariah came out on her close friends and said something, and I guess she erased it, but she couldn't erase it fast enough before somebody got a screenshot of it and posted it on the internet, y'all. Mariah says this nigga out here doing the same shit just as soon as he got out. He out here doing the same shit, and she held him down for nearly 3 years. You hear me? I'm just gonna say this, y'all. I'm not trying to be mean or nothing when I say this, but Mariah the Scientist, just like Amber Williams, knew about Rich Homie Quan and his escapades. I know you know about Young Thug and his escapades as well. You understand what I'm saying? You cannot expect no rapper, you cannot expect no athlete, you cannot expect no freaking actress or actor to be faithful to you. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all gonna be gone from each other for long periods of time, and this young man has access to all kinds of booty. You understand what I'm saying? Because he's a celebrity, he has options and he has access to all kinds of booty. So you really think he's gonna be faithful to one woman when a regular schmegular degular person who out here working a 9 to 5, it's hard for him to keep his dick in his pants? So you really think that a celebrity or an athlete is going to be faithful to you? I told y'all, y'all want somebody with some money, and then he leave your ass at home. Yeah, he give you the money, but he leave your ass at home, and he out here fucking everybody but you. And you get mad. No, don't get mad. This is what you wanted. You wanted a rich nigga. You wanted a celebrity. That's what you wanted. Now he'll give you your money in the house and all the cars and jewels and clothes that you want, but your ass gonna be sitting up in that bitch lonely and miserable, knowing that he out here fucking and laying up with everybody but you. And that's sad. But Mariah the Scientist, she signed up for it just like Amber Williams. Y'all know exactly what y'all signing up for when y'all get with these rappers and these football players and basketball players. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say about that. Next on the docket, SZA came with a quick little post to her Insta story saying, fun fact, we lived in the same house briefly. So proud of him. So who did she used to live with briefly? She's talking about this young artist right here by the name of Lucky. Him and TDE, they briefly shared a house with SZA, and she says she's so proud of him and everything that he's been doing. He is coming up on the charts. I haven't really heard any of his music yet, y'all, so don't shoot me. Don't get mad with me. The fact that they lived together and he was wearing this girl's clothes until he came up, that's just something that you don't see or hear people admitting every day. But he admitted that he was wearing that girl's clothes until he was able to get his own stuff. Like, listen, I got the receipts. You already know.
What's this? Huh? What's this?
Like, I used to, like, remember SZA was doing the album Control?
Yeah.
Like, she had the Control merch. I used to, like I had no clothes and shit. I used to wear that shit outside, freak it with some Jordans and shit, like, literally.
Was Kendrick around too at that time, or?
Nah, I never met Kendrick ever. I never met Kendrick.
Oh, such humble beginnings. And now he got a whole bank around his neck. That don't make no sense. I don't understand why y'all do that with all that jewelry like that. Go and invest in some land, some properties, and some businesses, because you ain't gonna be rapping forever. Did LL Cool J teach you nothing? Oh, okay. Did Jay-Z teach you nothing? Did P. Diddy teach you nothing? Oh, okay. All right, then. We're going to move on from that. But congratulations to Lucky. He coming up on the charts, him and TDE. And it's just refreshing and nice to see someone like an artist, a celebrity, come out and say, man, I was doing bad. I got this shit out the mud. And it's so nice to see them share their stories, because a lot of people act like they just been rich forever. You know what I'm saying? And don't want to tell you what they done been through. But it's so nice that Lucky can actually share Yeah, I went through this. I was wearing another female's clothes, and now I'm up. It's nice to see that. A rags to riches story. Well, congratulations to you and big ups to you and prayers on your continued success. Let's move on, y'all. All right, the last person on the docket we got to talk about is Diddy. We are wrapping up the Diddy case, y'all. The jurors are deliberating, well, they're in deliberation, and one of the jurors in the Diddy trial reportedly cannot follow the judge's instructions. So we got a slow one on the team, don't we? So what do we have for him, Johnny? More deliberation time, of course. God damn. We're only in just 2 hours into the deliberations. The court was informed that one of the jurors was having issues with following the provided instructions. According to TMZ, one of the jurors, juror 25, a 51-year-old gay white man with a PhD in molecular biology who studied veterinary science, was reportedly having issues in the deliberation room, leading to the foreperson sending a note to the courts claiming he cannot follow your honor's instructions. Diddy's defense team suggested telling the juror that it was still early in the process, while the prosecution suggested further explaining the jury's role in the case. About 30 minutes later, the judge sent a note back to the jury reminding them of their duties as jurors and their obligation to follow the law. He then allowed them to continue deliberating. Right now, it's unclear if this is beneficial to the prosecution or defense, but insiders tell TMZ that they believe the juror could potentially be leaning towards not guilty on at least one of the counts, okay? And I'm just gonna say this, as far as sex trafficking and all of that stuff, the RICO, that's kind of shaky with me, because I've been listening to this whole case through Armand Wiggins. Armand Wiggins be spilling the tea. Yeah, shout out to Armand Wiggins, my babies, because he did an awesome job on covering this case, and I watched him every night that he went on pretty much and got the tea from that case. But from what I've heard, what Armand Wiggins was hearing and the testimonies and all of that, they really ain't got much on RICO or sex trafficking, but they do got his ass on prostitution, on the counts of prostitution. I do believe they do got him on that. I'm not even gonna lie, because he was paying escorts, and Cassie was paying escorts and all of that to fuck. That's prostitution. That's prostitution. So he might be going to jail still, but I don't think he's going to be going to jail on the bigger charges, on the ones that's going to be sending him to prison for the rest of his life. But he could be spending probably like a year or two behind bars. So I don't know with them prostitution charges, if they convict him on the prostitution charges. They need to hurry up, because I'll be 40 years old by the time they get through deliberating all this shit here. I want to know if he going to jail. We need to know, because he needs to go to jail. Period. Well, that's all that Auntie got for y'all today. I got some more coming for y'all later on. You know how I do. Do all the things that I told you to do in the beginning of this video, because I do not like to repeat myself, my babies. I love you, and I'll be talking to you guys later on. Bye. So Auntie got something to tell y'all. I'm finna give you a monthly report. I gotta do it. Auntie got something to tell y'all. As of right now, I have 618 subscribers to the Auntie Be Knowing YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Thank you. Y'all are the GOAT. I appreciate y'all. Still ain't got no cash apps yet. You know what? That's okay. That's okay. My channel is growing, and I'm looking at trying to get 1,000 by the end of the summer. I need to hit up to 1,000. So you know what that means. I'm going to be pushing out content like crazy. Whether it's old content or new content, y'all just going to have to bear with it, because Auntie coming with it, okay? I love y'all. And thank you so much for your support. And I'll be seeing you soon. Bye.